Hi all of you, back with another video on JavaScript. So in this video I'm going to show you what are functions of a string in JavaScript. So let's get start the video. First let me make a new file. Let me make a hash 31.html because this is my 31st video. Okay, now it's time to add a boilerplate first. uh, Wait a second, why it is not working? Why it is not working? uh, my exclamation mark is not working. Why why this is why this is happening? Let me again try it. ctr plus v is also not working. Okay, and shift plus exclamation mark is also not working. Yeah, it worked. So finally it worked after trying really really hard. So I just want to show you that uh, what are strings, what are function of strings. Okay, for let's say I created a var variable. Okay, which name is like what name should I give? uh, string string 1. 1 is my name, and oh, I am doing here. I need to make here. Let make script script tag script. Okay, now it's time to move this here. Okay, and yeah, so now let me write like if you want to write double inverted commas, if you want to print, not write, if you want to print like if you want to print like let's say something else. Let me write my name is, like if I want to write my name in double inverted commas, so how can I write it? uh, SAHITY. Okay, so you can write like this. Okay, so when let me save it, and now it's time to see. So it's time to inspect, and now here you can see that. Let me, oh, I did not print it yet, so let me print it as well, like console dot log uh, string string1. Okay, so this is my uh, so you can see that these are now in my single inverted commas, but my name is in double inverted commas, as you can see. So if you want to print double inverted commas, so you can print by like this. You can see my name is Saitya, so you can see that double inverted commas are also printed. If you want to print like something, you can take something else, like you can take anything which you want to print in double inverted commas, or you want to print it in a single inverted commas. So you just have to do like single right here, single inverted commas, and right now also right here single inverted commas. Now you have to surround this by double inverted commas. Okay, like this. Let me remove yeah, like this. So if you want to print a single inverted commas, now you can see that double inverted commas are there. But if I refresh, you can see that it is converted to single inverted commas, as you can see here. Okay, so this is one thing. Let me write here. uh, what should I write? String, and this is string. Okay, string. uh, what can I write? uh, Double, let me write double quotes, double inverted comma. Okay, comma. let me comment it as well. So now it's time to move ahead. Let me show you some functions you can like use them in your day to day when you are doing web development. Okay, these are very important functions. Let me show you. So for let me create first a string. Okay, let me create like uh, where car1. I am taking example of car because it will be more interesting to you and for me as well to explain you. So like I can do like I can write like this uh, this Ferrari is what can I write. Let me show you one more thing. Let me show you one more thing. uh, this Ferrari is very fast. Okay, and it has uh, it has uh, what can I write. It has this it has very high power, which is, let me use first command palette toggle word wrap. Okay, which is, this Ferrari is very fast. It has very let me write here very, okay, very high power, which is, yeah, only this much. Okay, now I'll write here horsepower. Okay, now I am creating a var again. Var power for now is equal to like 800 HP. Okay, so now if you want to like print, if you can do like this. You can create a var like this, and I'm writing final. Okay, so you can do like this using backtips. So what are backtips? uh, you can see like if you are seeing this or not. Let me show you. This is your backtip, if you can see that. Okay, uh, yeah, this is your backtip. So in the left of your one number. Okay, so let me use backtip first. Let me write it like, you can write it like this using backtip without yeah. So what is my, I can use first using dollar sign, and now it's time to add curly braces, and you can write like car1. Okay, car1, and now I am writing again curly braces, dollar and curly braces, in which I'll write like power, and I'll end with this again with the back tips. Okay, yeah. So this is my what I will show you now. If first I want to print this console dot log. Okay, console dot log, in parentheses you have to write this final. Okay, final. So let me write it final. Now it's time to add semicolon as well. Now it's time to see what is printed. If I do refresh, uncaught syntax error, invalid token at what is the error? Let me see. 800 SP par 800 SP. Okay, yeah, I understand what is the problem. Let me write only. Let me write here HP. Okay, you can write here. Yeah. So this is my final. I think everything is good right now. Let me see it. Let me refresh. You can see that this is my first one. My name is Saitya. Okay, just ignore it. And this is my main. This Ferrari is very fast. It has very high power, which is 800 HP. So now you can see that my power is printed here, 800 is printed here, and after that I'll write. You can see that uh, I written this HP in front of you, so you can try this as well. Okay, so let me write it something like a string. Okay, I don't know what is this. uh, I think strings variable. Okay, or just let me write it strings. Okay, so this is the part of strings. Now I'll teach you what is strings function. So let me this is for I think this I can use this one only. Okay, for that. Okay, so now I'll show you like first let me write what I'll show you. I'll show you index. What is index? So index is like this. You can see that this is your, like this Ferrari is very very fast. Okay, so now uh, you can see the t is the place of 0. Every time in programming, uh, in any language, the index will start from 0. Okay, so this t is at the index of 0. Now h is at the index of 1. Now it goes on, and you can uh, see that after s there is space. So 0 1 2 3 4. So there is 4 number, there is index 4, the space is at index 4. Okay, so this is you have to remember. So let me write here uh, what can I write? Index. Okay, index of strings. Okay, index of string. And this video will be, I think, too long because these functions are really really important. So let me write like I can write uh, what can I write? I can write like where. Let me create a variable where uh, where let me write index. Okay, index is equal to index is equal to like I can, what is my, you can see that this is car 1. So let me, because I want to use this string, so I'll write here car 1 dot and index. You can see that index of. So every time you use function of strings, so you just have to remember that if you write by your own in VS Code or something else, your first word should be should be start from lowercase, and your second word, you can see that your second word, this is your word index of is a word, so your second word is starting from capital O. Okay, so you just have to remember your first one starts from lowercase and your second one will start from uppercase. So now index of which, what index of what, let me write like you can write like is. Okay, I want to find is, where, what is the place of is, what is the starting place of is in this string. Okay, which string? This car 1, this is your car 1 string. Okay, so let me save it, and now it's time to add here semicolon. Now it's time to print as well. Print console.log. uh, Now I want to print like index. Okay, index, just, yeah, just it. So now it's time to do refresh. Now you can see second. Why it is showing second? You can see that 1 sorry 0 1 2 3. So you can see that your is here at the second index. It is starting from second index. So your JavaScript finded your is in your at your like second position, so it will not go further because there is also your is. So it will not go further for that. So this is your index. You can find anything. Like if I write here uh, there are two times very. Okay, one time here, one time here, but if I write it here like very. Okay, very. Now it's time to save it. Now it's time to check it as well. So now you can see that 16. So if you count from here, the my first very is this is your 16th place. Okay, your very starting from here. So you just have to note it down also. So you have to practice it as well. So now it's time to show you another index. Index, sorry, it is last index. Okay, last index of string. So okay, of string, string. let me just comment it out for you all. And all the this source code, all the source code will be in the description. You can check it out, as you all know. Okay, so now I think I can use that this string again, car1, for now. Okay, I'll creating var index 1 and putting here is equal to now car1 dot, I can write like last. So I already told you, whenever you use, when you are writing functions, so your first, you can say this is your first. Okay, and VS Code is already suggesting last index, so you can see that your first word is last, so it will start from lowercase, and your second word and your third and your fourth, your after the first one will be in the uppercase. You can see here as well, index of, but you can see here it is smaller case because it is your first word and this is your second word. But here this is your first word and this is your second word. So let me just press enter for you all, and you can do like this. If you like, if you do like if you write like very again, so let me save it as well. Okay, let me write it, let me just paste it, or copy it and paste it here. Now it's time to add one here. Okay, now it's time to save it again. So what is the last index of, I'll show you first. Let me just refresh it. You can see 34. Why it is showing 34? For very, it is in the function of index of, it is showing your 16 number, but in the index, in the last index of, it is showing 34. Why it is showing 34? Because it is going from here. Okay, so it is it that 34 is the value of this. Okay, so you just have to remember that as well. Just write by yourself, the concept will be more clear. Now it's time to move ahead. Okay, so now what I will do, uh, I think there is a, you can do like slicing as well. So let me show you how you can do slicing. I'll creating var slice. Okay, and you can take any variable you want. I'm just taking for your understanding, I am taking that car1 string for you. Okay, dot car1 dot a slice. Okay, slice, and yeah, you, so you can see that the VS Code is already showing start number and the end number, which means what is my index of Ferrari, 0 1 2 3 4 5 5 2 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, which means 5 to 11. Okay, so if I write here like this 5 to 11. Okay, now it's time to write semicolon as well. Now it's time to print as well. Console dot log, and here like slice, I want to print slice. Let me save and let me show you as well. It's time to refresh again. Now you can see that FERRARI, why I is not printed. As you can see that why I is not printed. Let me again let me, yeah, you can see that starting string dot slice, start number and end number. So what is the problem, why I is not printed? I'll show you. So this my f index is 5. Okay, and my I index is, let me see, 11. So but if I write it is n minus 1, so your last index is here n minus 1. If I write here 12, like here 12, so your I will be printed. Let me show you it as well. Now you can see that your I is printed. Okay, so the that is the, you can say, the condition. My first one is like normal, but your last one is n minus 1. If you want to print like this, okay, so you have to write 0. Let me show you. If you want to print like this, So you have to write like 0, and what is my last value? 0 1 2 3. So it is n minus 1, so I want to write like 4. Okay, 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so let me write it here 3. Let me save here, and let me show you THI Y. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I accidentally write it like 3. So if I do it like this, you can see that uh, what is this error? This is, yeah, it is gone. So yeah, you can see that my this is printed. Okay, so this is my slicing, and let me do it again. Let me write here comment for you all. Slicing of a string. Okay, slicing of a string, and why it is, let me comment it down, not down. Yeah, so now it's time to show you another function, like let me make a space for you all. You can use like sub str. So what is sub str? Let me show you. uh, it is also kind of a slicing, but not no, but not slicing. It is kind of like it tells the length of your word, or of your string, whichever whatever value you give. Okay, so let me write it like where sub str, not sub str. What can I write? Yeah, sub str, and I'm now writing is equal to, now car dot 1, now again dot. Okay, now if I write here sub str, now you can see that VS Code is automatically suggesting. So let me show you what is this. First let me write it. Now let me first, you can see that string from number, length, and to number. So like if I want to print like Ferrari. Okay, so this is the, I think uh, the this is the most important word in this string. I see that. Okay, so if I want to print like this, so first I want to find its index value. Okay, if I want to print this whole Ferrari, 0 1 2 3, 0 1 2 3 4 5, 5 to 11. Okay, so let me write like 5 comma 11. So now you can see that I've written the value, the index value of Ferrari. Now it's time to console dot log, and here you'll write like sub str, which is your variable. This is your variable sub str. Okay, now it's time to, I think, print. Let me open my live server. So let me refresh it. You can see there is not, it is not printed. When I do refresh, syntax error and unexpected, where syntax error, car. Oh, oh, I accidentally put a dot here. I don't know why. Let me write it again. Let me refresh it. So now you can see that Ferrari is, why it is printing is, wait a minute, why it is printing is 5, sorry, 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. It is on the 14. Why it is printing? Let me see it again. um Method string substr from number, length. uh why it is printing this? I don't know why it is printing is, let me see. Ferrari is, why it is printing is. So let me do like 9. I don't know why it is printing this. How can I print that Ferrari? Now it is printing I as well. Why it is uh why it is going 5? Oh, I got what is the problem? What is the problem? I got it. So first one is your index number. So first one is your for index number, and how many index after that you want to print it. Like after Ferrari, like you can count that also. Ferrari, for like F. Okay, you can count F also. So it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So if I write here like 7, I think the Ferrari will be printed. Let me check it, I am right or wrong. Yeah, you can see that. So what is the logic behind that? First one is your index, which means if I want to print vary, what is, if I want to print like is, only is, what is the index number of that? This is your 11, this is your 12, this is your 13. So your index number, if it means where you want, where from you want to start, you want to start from 13. So there, and how many index you want to print. So like I is your 12th, and not 12th, 13th, and S is your 14th. So they are two. Okay, so let me write it. 13 is your index number, and I want to print only two index from there. Okay, so now you can see that if I do refresh, only is printed. I think you all got the problem. Even I was confused for a while, but now I have cleared, because I didn't make any project on JavaScript. So by making a project, the doubts are cleared. The, you can say, while doing project, logic also builds, and doubts also cleared, and a lot of things you learn a lot. Okay, so that's why I think when I'll do a project, you will be more clear in JavaScript. Okay, because HTML and CSS is like eating donuts. Okay, so it is kind of that. So let me do like this string. Okay, string uh, length. Let me write it length. You can find length by this, and I'll not provide any notes, but the source code will be in the description. Okay, for you all, and this is time to comment it out as well. I think these functions are enough for you all. Just try it by yourself. I think these functions are enough, and the source code is in the description, and I will be meeting you in my next video. Bye for now.
और रोकिया तैथों रुकने नी जोर ला लई चुकने